What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Kenny here from 619 Guitars and Gear, and in today's video we are going to check out one of my newest projects. It is a one-off custom BC Rich Warlock. So as always, let's get into it. Alright, well, welcome back to another video. This is kind of going to be a little different of a review. It's going to be more of a reveal than a review, obviously, because this is a custom project and you can't really just go out and buy one. I mean, you can go out and buy a BC Rich Bronze Series Warlock, but this one just has some stuff done to it and some things we've put on it and in it that you obviously can't get with the regular stock models. So I figured we'll just make a video. I can show it to you guys. I didn't film this one. This project was kind of too spread out and it would have been too long. I already have two projects that we're filming and that are kind of taking longer than I wanted them to. So this one we did behind the scenes, but I figured since it's done, I can show it to you guys. And I do want to start doing more project videos. I did a poll and you guys said that you wanted to see more project videos, so we'll try to do more of them. I was thinking about redoing the Headless, and then I have a couple other guitars that we can do, and then we also have the two that we are in the middle of. So I figured, why not show it to you guys? We'll do it kind of like a typical review with the demos and everything. We'll talk about specs and overall just talk about how I think it came out. Before we get into things, I just want to say, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, I want to welcome you to the channel. I'd love to have you jump aboard, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give the video a thumbs up if you'd be so kind, and feel free to leave a comment down below. I'd love to help you out in any way I can, so feel free to ask whatever you want. If you need further assistance or you need to reach me faster, you can always message me on Instagram. It is at 619guitar. You can also follow me over there for project updates and stuff. But I just unlocked being able to post on YouTube, like statuses and everything and pictures. So keep an eye out for that. We can do polls where you can vote what you want to see more, what you like more. So that's pretty cool that we unlocked that feature. And yeah, basically spec wise on this thing, you know, I did some research and it kind of seemed like they were all over the place, but I'm going to go with what the most consistent results are that I found. Seems like for the body, for wood, Agathis was the body wood that I found the most for the older Bronze Series Warlocks. And then a maple neck. Obviously this is stained darker to, I don't know, I just like that darker look. And then you have a rosewood fretboard. It is a 25.5-inch scale. You have, say, medium jumbo nickel frets. Dual action truss rod. We did the truss rod cover with the blood splatter to match the body. We did obviously a white paint job with the blood splatter, drip and splatter over that, and a really nice gloss finish that I think came out really, really good. It is almost like glass, and you cannot feel or see the blood splatter at all. It is perfectly level sanded, so that's really cool. I was really happy about that. I'm pretty blown away how great it came out, and after buffing it I was super happy how well we actually level sanded this thing. So it looks really, really good. We have an actual real BC Rich neck plate, so that's pretty cool. And then for the inlays, we did the 12th, the 2 dots on the 12th fret red, and then we did the side dots red, so it's just a little bit of a touch to match the red blood splatter. So I think that's really cool. We did an oil finish on the neck, so that feels, it's like almost too good. It feels so smooth, it's insane. Rolled the edges of the fretboard, so this neck feels like a really high-end neck, which I really like. You would not know this is a cheaper model Warlock, but I put a lot of work and a lot of time into this thing. As far as hardware, it's pretty cool. We have a Seymour Duncan distortion is the TB6 in the bridge, which is the only pickup, obviously. I did have a white pickup ring around it, but it was kind of like an off cream colored white, and it just didn't match, and it was driving me nuts, so I put the black one in. We have 1 volume, and then I did some custom switching, which is pretty cool, just to give you some options since you only have the 1 pickup. You have a position that is completely off, so it's like a kill switch. In the middle, you have full humbucker mode, and then all the way up, you have split coil. So that's really cool. Just gives you some options, which is always good when you only have 1 pickup. For the bridge, you have a wraparound style bridge where the strings wrap around the back, which I think gives you some more like sustain and just gives you a warmer tone, in my opinion. Just there's kind of just more vibration and everything taking effect. It's just what I've found over the years of these style bridges. And you also have a ton of adjustment when it comes to like intonation and stuff. You can bring this bridge way back so you can drop the tuning real low and put some thick strings on it, because usually you got to bring the intonation back anyway. So it just allows you to have a lot of adjustment. So some pretty cool specs. I'm really happy with how it came out, but you heard it in a full demo mix. So as always, let's do a standalone demo with just the guitar, and then we'll talk about some more things. All right, well, you heard the guitar in a full demo mix. You heard it with just distortion and clean by itself. We went over specs and everything. Pretty much just like a typical review like we always do. One thing I wanted to say, and I find it pretty weird, and I'm sure this is the case with other people's projects that they do. When I first started doing this, I obviously went into it with the mindset of I was selling it afterwards. And it probably is like some kind of weird mental thing that when I know I'm selling it, it always comes out really, really good. So it's like every time I do a project and I know I'm going to sell it, it always seems like I fall in love with them and I don't want to sell them. Totally the case with this guitar. This thing sat in pieces for years. My buddy had it, and then he got like a bunch of new guitars and stuff. This was one of his first guitars when he was first learning how to play in like the mid 2000s. I'm not really sure an exact year of this thing. I just know it's an older mid 2000s bronze series. But this thing was in pieces at his house for years, and then it was in pieces in my shop for a couple years. And I honestly just did not have high expectations for this guitar playability wise when it went together. I knew it was going to look good and I knew it would probably sound good, but playability wise, I thought it would need a butt ton of work to get it to even be decent. And I was completely wrong. I was completely blown away at how well this thing plays right off the bat with just minor adjustment. I mean, even before having to adjust anything, it played super well. But with doing truss rod adjustment and action and everything, just a basic setup, it was amazing. I rolled the edges of the fretboard, the fretwork, just everything feels great. The oiled neck feels amazing. So just the playability and how easy it is to play and just how good it flows and everything, I was blown away. And yeah, it makes me not want to sell it, but obviously I have to. I mean, I don't have to, but I do have a few people lined up that are interested into it. It'll kind of just be who wants to give me the best price for it. One thing that was pretty cool is my brother works for Headless Horseman, which is a big haunted house. If you've watched like the Travel Channel or whatnot during Halloween, you might have seen that haunted house on one of those shows they do where they tour America and go to all the different haunted houses and rate them. Headless is a pretty big, well-known haunted house in the country. And his boss saw this and he fell in love with it. He wants to buy it. So at the end of the year, they have a big employee party and he wants to buy it so he could raffle it off to one of the employees. But he, fell in love with the way it looks and everything. I mean, I'd almost rather have it go to like someone that's going to enjoy it and appreciate it for what it is and play it and everything. But I just thought that was pretty cool. Someone with his experience and everything with making stuff look gory and scary, that, the whole blood drip splatter theme, he really appreciated it and he thought it was really cool. And I really thought that that made me really happy that someone of that stature or whatever you want to, what would be the right word? Someone with that credibility, I guess, would be the right word. Thought that my work was really good. So that made me pretty happy, but kind of just like whoever wants to give me the best price for it. But I almost don't want to sell it, but we'll sell it. There are always more projects, and I said last time I did a blood splatter guitar that I wasn't going to sell the next one, but here we are with this one, and we're probably going to sell it. So it is what it is, but whoever gets it is going to have an awesome guitar, and I'm kind of jealous of them, even though I built this thing. Probably keep it around for a little while longer. But I just wanted to make a video and show you guys how this came out. I do apologize that we didn't film the whole series and process of this project, but it is what it is, and there'll always be plenty more projects to do. So quick little video. As always, I appreciate you guys watching. Probably do some more projects coming up. We'll wrap up some of the projects that we have going on right now. But yeah, as always, I really appreciate you guys watching. Eat your vegetables, drink a lot of water, be a good person, and we'll see you in the next one.